key matchup at center, Grant. This ought to be a treat.
Oh, yes. Two heavyweights slugging it out. The different styles, but the same goal, to dominate the painted area.
So a look at our starters for the Heat. On the wing, Robinson and Butler. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Lowry in at the point. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Young. From deep three-point range. Capella, the pass to Hunter. No good from outside. Now Lowry. Outside Butler. Outside Tucker. Stolen by Capella. And he lobs it up to the rim.
Shooters tend to be hungry, but this time Herter finds an open teammate.
And we're about a minute into the first. Lowry, the pass to Robinson. Three-pointer, no good. The Hawks have gone 1 of 3 from the floor.
And Capella's journey to the NBA. Born in Switzerland, school in France, project in 2014. 90 minutes in just his first season, BA.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Now here's Robinson. Lowry with it. Pass to Adebayo. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Outside Young. And here's Capella. To the middle. And stolen by Adebayo. Now Capella. It's hauled in by Robinson.
He gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
Tucker with a screen. Lowry with it. Picked up by Collins. And slam dunk by Tucker.
A title-winning point guard, Kyle Lowry, making the right choice there.
Lots of credit has to go to the Houston Rockets. Brent, they stayed patient developing Capella, and he's turned into a great center.
Yeah, part of that development was being in the G League for a number of games for him to get his conditioning and his feet wet. And then he was amazing during that 2014-15 season. Huge strides in playing alongside James Harden. Capella took a big confidence jump as well.
BA, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Lowry, no good.
Well, the D's so tight on him, it makes him alter his shot. And an easy chance turns into a tough one because the defense is swarming.
Yep, that one's good.
Every player his size has a lot of creativity to the game, especially scoring. And Trey is a flat-out scorer.
Now here's Butler. Pass to Adebayo. It's tipped. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Miami trailing. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Here's Collins. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Pretty good body control from the big man as Collins stays focused on the rim.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Atlanta on D. And here's Butler outside.
And so far, the team just 1 of 5, and that rim shrinking.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Pass to Capella. Back to Young. Collins with it. Outside Young. Back to Collins. Clock at 4. The Hawks need to get one up here. From deep. And it's Miami with a rebound.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
And Tucker gets it to go.
Just more and more comfortable the guys are when Bam has the ball and they cut, they know they're going to get it.
Now here's Young. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's foul number 2 for him.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Stolen by Young. On the push. Here comes Atlanta. Collins with it. Picked up by Tucker. And he can't jam it through. The Heat have gone 3 of 7 so far. Outside Robinson. Pass to Butler. Adebayo sets a screen. That one's wide left.
And that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time he hits it.
Oh, a good close. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Hawks?
They've come out in full attack mode defensively, applying pressure and stealing it away repeatedly.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
Setting the floor for the Heat. At the forward slots, Butler and Tucker. Manning the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Adebayo in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Young. Here's Collins. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Way too easy for Collins. Ideal positioning. He's a real problem.
Here's Lowry. Outside Robinson. Fires the 3. Rebound Atlanta. Capella's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Outside Young from deep three-point range. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Young's got 5.
And they found a nice flow offensively here in the second period.
And here's Butler outside. Atlanta with a rebound. Capella's got 6 rebounds in the game. Now here's Young. He's got 5. It's Herter on the wing. To the left wing. The 3 ball. Rebound by the Heat.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Now here's Tucker. He's got 5. To the inside. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow.
Intimidating right there. Capella just gets so long at times and throws that one away.
Back to Hunter. 3-pointer. Young finds Hunter. Here he goes. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Miami has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. The Hawks went on a tear last season after naming Nate McMillan their interim head coach. After he won Eastern Conference Coach of the Month and helped guide them to the franchise's first playoff run in 4 seasons, it seemed inevitable that he'd become the head coach long term. Guys?
Nothing new for him, Allie. Good stuff there.
Bam Adebayo making another leap in everything that he does. Rebounds, scoring, playmaking. Guy is a talent.
Now here's Capella. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Young, the pass to Collins. 5 to shoot. Lets it go. And Young, the bucket on the assist by Collins. And the Hawks lead by 8.
Not a ton of times where Young is off the ball in a situation for catch and shoot, but he's still capable.
Outside Tucker. Butler on the wing. Back to Tucker. The 3 is up. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got 7 rebounds in the game. And with Adebayo, he's become a legitimate star in the NBA, Brent.
Well, he's not just a post player. You say he plays the post, but the passing ability, his defensive ability, his offensive rebounding ability, there's a lot in that package that Bam Adebayo brings.
Now here's Collins. They lead by 8. Biggest lead of the game. Young finds Collins. And there's the call. It's on Bam Adebayo. That's his first foul. And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there. Bogdanovich from long range. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Outside Tucker. A minute 42 left in the half. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. Out to Lowry. Outside Tucker. Left side Robinson. Pass to Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
And for Bam, it doesn't get any easier than that.
For Atlanta, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Here's Okongwu. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Okongwu's got his first basket.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Lowry against Wright. Lowry, the pass to Adebayo. That shot is off.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Here's Okongwu. He's guarded by Lowry. Luwawu-Cabarrot, no good. Miami trailing. Outside Butler. Knocks down the 18-footer. Butler's gotten his first basket of the night.
Well, Jimmy Butler's playing the smart game right here. Patient and disciplined. That's a nice mid-range jumper.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Okongwu. Outside Bogdanovich. Now Wright. Tries again. He squares up and sinks it. And the Hawks lead by 8. Now Tucker.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot.
21. Thanks, Allie. After. 15. Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Well, you got to like what John Collins has done in this game.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
We've got Okongwu. Bogdanovich is out there with DeLon Wright. Then it's Danilo Gallinari. And it's Luwawu-Cabarrot in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
And Grant, you were a big wing with skill. That type of player very much in demand in today's game.
Well, I mean, today's NBA is all about versatility. Can you get it done offensively and defensively? Players with size and perimeter skills are very much invaluable to their team.
Now here's Hero. Second shot opportunity. Again, the Heat misses.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
Pass to Luwawu-Cabarrot. It's stolen. Wright against Oladipo. And he drives in. And Wright with the defensive effort. And for the Hawks, they're shooting the ball at 48% so far. Back to Bogdanovich. Down low. Tipped. Bogdanovich on the wing. Here's Luwawu-Cabarrot. Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. 6 to shoot. Pass to Gallinari. And the foul called on Victor Oladipo. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Okongwu. Right outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Man, some good defense from Oladipo to take that one away. Eat up all that airspace. That's what he does.
Hero. Okongwu with the rebound. Atlanta's gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter. Here's Gallinari. It doesn't go for him. And Miami will go the other way with it. Here's Hero. And he drains the quick shot.
Such a smooth shooter. Assertive Hero right now on offense.
Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it.
A wasted trip down the floor. That's not a good shot at all.
Yeah, see the coach? He's got that frown on his face. I think we know why. Not a high percentage look.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
First free throw is good.
Since entering the league, Tyler Hero has had higher expectations for himself than anybody else. And with that kind of size as a guard and his shooting ability, he very much will realize it. At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Now here's Gallinari. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. From deep, the long distance three is buried. And the Hawks lead by 10.
Possibly a momentum shifter for Gallinari. The D thinks they have him shut down there, and he still hits one in their face.
Oladipo outside. Oh, Gallinari with a steal. Outside Bogdanovich. And here's Wright from the arc. The shot misses. The Heat go the other way with it. A minute and a half left in the third quarter. Oladipo, shot's good.
Oladipo finding his range now.
Atlanta's gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Pass to Luwawu-Cabarrot. Inside, here's Okongwu. Here's Luwawu-Cabarrot. Right outside. Clock at 6. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
That free throw misses.
Taking 2 shots.
And he sinks the second. A minute 4 left in the third. Oladipo against Wright. Pass to Martin. To the wing, right side. Kicks it to Hero. 6 on the shot clock. The baseline J is on the way. Okongwu with the rebound.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Right attacking. Here's Okongwu. On the take. Can't cash it in from close range. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Hero, no good.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
Probing and looking and finding ways. Bogdanovich really in attack mode here tonight.
Right against Oladipo. To the paint. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. The Hawks leading. And let's take a look at Miami. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. On the wing, Robinson and Butler. And it's Lowry in at the 1 spot. Capella can't get it to go. Well, the Heat's shooting poorly. Just 29% from the floor in this game. Back to Tucker. Shot on the wing. That one off the back iron and out.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is I just got to get the next one to go, and you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Shot clock at 6. Back to Capella. Pass to Herter. Over Robinson. Herter can't hit. Herter's gone 1 for 3 from the field here. Outside Robinson. It's Adebayo, high post. And Adebayo slams it in.
There is no doubt what's going to happen once he reaches the rim.
Young with it. Pass to Herter. The kick out to Young. On target. target from range.
Defense is going to have to work overtime to get out to Trae Young in that kind of distance.
Lowry outside. Over to the wing. Outside for Butler. Lets it fly from 18. Lowry, no good. The Hawks have gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Pass to Capella. Outside Young. Takes the 3. It's hauled in by Robinson. Miami trailing. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Butler finds Adebayo. Excellent D there from Capella. Atlanta's gone 1 for 2 from deep in this fourth quarter. Collins against Adebayo. And there's Young. That's good. On the assist by Collins. And the Hawks lead by 11. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Robinson passes to Adebayo. Puts up a 3. Tucker, no good.
Not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots. Not the wild one he took there.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Counted from distance.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
To the right side. Here's Collins. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Hawks.
Their activity at the defensive end has been impressive, attacking and coming away with steals.
They have not wasted any time here tonight. They've pushed it whenever they've had the opportunity and have gotten a lot of fast break points out of it. We love the playmaking of Jimmy Butler. He has the ball in his hands so much that guys don't relax when he's got it. They move around, give him options.
You know what, Butler, we saw his playmaking in the 2020 finals. Fred, he led the Heat in assists for the series.
Yeah, I think guys fed off of his energy and knew that other teams were trying to shut down Jimmy, make sure offensively he wasn't going to get going, so he showed that other facet of his game as a playmaker.
Here's Collins. The rebound by Lowry.
Trying to show off for the fans and give them their money's worth, just couldn't finish.
Fires from deep. Rebounded by the Hawks. They've led by as many as 14.
Well, now it's just a matter of watching the sand fall through the hourglass. This game is wrapped up in a strong showing for the Hawks.
You can score without sharing the ball, but it can be a whole lot easier when guys are assisting one another.
Yeah, they were very patient. They were also unselfish, and ultimately, that's why they were so efficient.
And one of the league's superstars, producing as he always does. What a terrific game for Trae Young.
He was just everywhere for them on both ends, really, just showing a lot of aggressiveness and intensity.
And here's Lowry from the arc, and the three-pointer goes.
Well, Lowry can just pepper you with shots from the arc. He's got a talent for finding and making those looks.
And here's Young. So we see the Hawks taking the W here. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's
Barry?
He is an intimidating factor for sure. David, thanks. So Atlanta will get the first possession. And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Avdia and Hachimura in the forward positions. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. And it's Gobert in at the 5 spot. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Utah Jazz. In his first game after starting in the 2020 All-Star Game, Trae Young had an incredible night, dropping 50 points against the Miami Heat.
And Young became the 4th youngest NBA player to get to 50. Only Devin Booker, LeBron, and Brandon Jennings got to 50 in a game at a younger age. Perhaps the most impressive part of Trae's performance, he did it against Coach Eric Spoelstra's Miami Heat, one of the top defensive teams in the league.
And so it's the Hawks getting on the board first. 6 to shoot. The drive by Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
You can see the kind of confidence Donovan Mitchell has in that handle. His ability to navigate off the dribble drive. Nice.
Now, here is Young. Outside Collins. Passes it to Herter. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. And O'Neal with the block. Capella.
Utah ball.
And here's Utah. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Pass to O'Neal. He kicks it to Bogdanovich. To the paint. Ball's knocked loose. Oh, and here we go with Collins. Nobody back. And then Collins slams it in.
One of the most explosive young bigs we have. Collins quick off the floor and gets creative at the rim.
Now here is Conley. Mitchell outside. Off target with his 3. Lands on 1 or 2 from long range in the first quarter. Collins wide open. He fires. Good on the triple. Collins has got 5.
And how about the awareness Hunter possesses? Understands when one of his guys has an opportunity.
And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the 3-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the 3-point attempt.
And he's good on the second.
Well, Bojan Bogdanovic may be one of the most underrated players in this league. This guy understands his role and plays it well.
Now, here is Young. To the inside. Here's Capella. Rebound, Utah.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Conley dishes to O'Neal. Stolen by Collins. And now here comes Collins leading the break. Lets the 3 fly. Herter, no good.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
And so Gobert will bring it up for Utah. Trailing by 4. Screened by O'Neal. A 3 from Bogdanovich. Oh, we got hacked on the 3-pointer. He'll head to the line.
Bogdanovich has got great size for a guard, which makes defending him very difficult, particularly at that high release point.
And he sinks the second. And he nails the 3rd.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Bounce pass Young. Capella finds Young. Back to Capella. Kicks it out to Collins. Pass to Capella. Here's Young. Just 2 to shoot. Over Conley. Atlanta again missing.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
The Jazz again can't hit it.
That's another miss. Already they've missed 3 out of 4 to start.
And after a down season in 2020, with some questioning if he was over the hill, Mike Conley came roaring back last season.
And the first player ever to make his All-Star debut that far into his career. It had to feel something like redemption. And I tell you, he's not done yet. Has a nice new contract to prove it.
Here's Conley after the basket by Atlanta. Here's Mitchell, and he hammers that one down right in the face of DeAndre Hunter.
This is what Donovan Mitchell is looking for. He wants to seek out body contact and get the hoop and the harm.
And they call him Spider because of that long wingspan, 6'10" at present, but standing 6'1". Mitchell needs that to compete defensively at that shooting guard position.
Now, here's Collins. He has 5. Young passes to Collins. Now, here's Capella. Back to Collins. Can't hit that one. For Utah, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Conley kicks to Mitchell. Here's the pass to Gobert. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
Boy, what a nice job by Rudy Gobert. Thin frame, yes, but able to take the contact and still finish.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Jazz lead by 2. Stay with us.
And your Atlanta Hawks dancers. All right, look who's coming up to the court. Come on, get
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. What do you guys think about the Jazz here in this one?
Guys, I love their defense in that first period. They were in position and just challenging shots.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court for Atlanta. At the guard positions, Young and Herter. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. And it's Capella in at the center position. Capella dishes to Young. In the corner, Collins with it. Kicks it to Capella. Back to Collins. Young outside from deep. O'Neal with the rebound. Utah leading by 4. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Rudy Gobert may get overlooked, but his coach understands what he means to the Utah Jazz. Quinn Snyder says his presence on the floor gives us a chance. He's our most important player as far as how he anchors our team. He's the foundation. Kevin, the way they win games, that's saying something.
He is a defensive player of the year multiple times. Phenomenal player. Thanks, D.A. Herter passes to Hunter and stolen by Bogdanovich. Mitchell outside. There's the drive. And yes, it's good. Mitchell's got the lead up to 6 now for the Jazz. Offensive stats and records always draw more attention, Doris, but the defensive skill level in the NBA right now is also incredibly high.
It is, Kevin. We talk about basketball IQ, and so often we're referencing the offensive end of the floor, how to manipulate pick and roll, how to read and react in some motion offenses. I think high-caliber, smart defensive players impact winning as much as anybody. Do you have game plan discipline? Do you know what your philosophy is? Do you understand the personnel on the opposite side? That takes work and it takes commitment, and I have great admiration for those guys. This guy is an absolute menace and force on the defensive end. Rudy Gobert says, no, sir.
Pass to Bogdanovich. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there. They've got the lead, but they need to do a better job of finding good shots, getting away from the formula that gave them so much success in that first quarter.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
It's exciting to think about how much more John Collins might grow as a player. His shooting is obviously strong, but he's always working towards reaching that next level as a player.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
He kicks it to Capella. Young taking his time here, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter.
2 minutes.
Hunter against Bogdanovich. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Herter. Bangs home the trifecta. Now just a 1-point Jazz lead. Greg, when you think about areas where John Collins is sharpening his game, the defensive end of the floor jumps to mind.
Yeah, and Kevin, that defense is something he's working on, and he's already made big strides. I know he's ready to put in the work to reach his ultimate potential.
Young with the ball. He's picked up by O'Neal. Young passes to Capella. Over Gobert. Gobert with the block. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession. Clock at 4. Young fires away from outside. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
1:03 left to play here in the second quarter. Now Mitchell. He's got 7. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Jazz passing it around, and it's out of bounds. House touch by Mitchell. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. And it's Wright with the ball for Atlanta. There's the dish to Bogdanovich. Gallinari in the corner. Back to Bogdanovich. Clock at 6. They get a hand on it. The 9-foot shot. The shot misses. The Jazz go the other way with it. There's 18 seconds left in the first half. Conley kicks to Gobert. Over Okongwu. And the shot goes in from Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got his second basket.
Well, this is why Rudy Gobert has shot well over 60% for his career. If he's that close, he will put it in the basket.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one.
15.
Okay, David, much appreciated.
18.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
And so in the game for the Jazz, we've got Eric Pascal. Also Whiteside out there, and it's House in at the 3, the small forward. Driving in, Luwawu, the pass to Gallinari. Inside, Okongwu kicks to Luwawu-Cabarrot. Gallinari in the corner. Pass to Bogdanovich. For the tie, and it's Whiteside with the rebound. Utah leading by 3. Here's Clarkson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And what a great addition to the second unit up in Salt Lake with the Utah Jazz doors. Jordan Clarkson has really fit right in.
Well, he's fit in between the lines, and as importantly, he is so beloved in the locker room. This guy gets along with everybody on the team, and their time bonding in the Orlando bubble, I think, really just allowed him to come out of his shell. Just a genuine guy, and we know chemistry matters.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Utah Jazz last season was elite at both ends of the floor. Sixth Man of the Year winner Jordan Clarkson says Three things we've been doing well are playing fast, sharing the basketball, and defense. We're playing a fun style of basketball and just keep racking up the wins. Guys?
They are fun to watch and a handful. DA thanks. And Jordan Clarkson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. The Hawks trail by 3. Wright with it. He's still scoreless so far in this one.
This is what superb defense is all about, guys. He read that all the way.
Right side, no good.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Here's Gallinari. Utah with the rebound. Clarkson taking his time here. Got a hand on it.
Gallinari using his length right there. Nicely done on the block shot.
With the drive.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Outside, this is to Clarkson. Back to Whiteside. Over Bogdanovich. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
The Hawks trailing. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Gallinari in the corner. Now the feed to Okongwu. And stolen by Whiteside. Clarkson with the ball. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. And that one good from Clarkson.
Well, Jordan Clarkson's handle has improved, and that allows that kind of move to happen.
Clarkson against Bogdanovich. He feeds it to Okongwu. Bogdanovich against Clarkson. 6 on the shot clock. The shot by Okongwu, no good. Jazz leading by 3. Clarkson kicks to Whiteside. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Whiteside's got his first bucket in this one.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Right, the pass to Okongwu. Here's Llewellyn. Down low. And with that shot, the Jazz lead is cut down to 3 points on the bucket from Gallinari.
Confidence and composure in the paint. Danilo Gallinari from inside.
And stolen by Bogdanovich. 40 seconds left to play in the third. And Gallinari kicks to Bogdanovich. To the middle. Here's Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
And how about he takes on the defender head on and then throws down the two-handed.
Nice. Straight power there. Straight power. Clarkson outside. Pascal against Gallinari. Pascal, the pass to Clarkson. This one for 3. And Eric Pascal picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And he drew that call by establishing his base early and then doing a great job with the box out.
Well, just good fundamental basketball. You go hunt a body, make sure you box out. Good job.
3 quarters of play in a close game here. Jazz lead by 1.
And your Atlanta Hawks Dancers.
And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. At the guard positions, Young and Herter. And it's Capella in at the 5. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
If there's an opportunity in transition, Mike Conley will seize it. Well done for the easy one.
And Young kicks to Capella, and stolen by Bogdanovich. Moving it up. Rebound by the Hawks. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Young outside. Pass to Herter. To the right side. Collins passes to Herter. He nails it, and we're tied up.
And really, after trailing the entire game, they've got to be feeling good about evening things up.
Oh, it got ugly there for a stretch. Nothing was working, but they've come back and have a chance to seal the deal.
They double-team Conley. Picked off in midair. From deep, Collins. Young finds Collins. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. And that'll be his third foul so far. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Capella with a screen on Mitchell. 5 to shoot. Herter passes to Collins. He dishes it to Young. Again, the Hawks good for 2.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And there's the pass to Mitchell. Another miss by Utah.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Young dishes to Capella, and there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Here's Herter. Kicks to Capella. 5 on the clock. Collins in the post, guarded by O'Neal.
He had played mistake-free basketball until that one. His first turnover of the night.
Bogdanovich passes to O'Neal. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Bogdanovich, count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Well, at 6 foot 8 inches, Bojan Bogdanovich is very comfortable in close.
Young pass to Herter. In the corner, it's Hunter. Back to Herter. Stolen by Mitchell.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
We've got 1:55 left in the fourth quarter. And Gobert kicks to Bogdanovich. Ice ball movement by Utah. Shot clock at 6. Mitchell passes to Conley. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Hawks have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Conley against Young. Good work defensively by Conley. And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Jazz. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. Passes it to Mitchell. Back to Conley. Mitchell with it. Dishes it to Gobert. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
Well, that's a beautiful pass by Donovan Mitchell to a ready shooter, and his focus as a distributor has really improved.
Young against Conley. Now, here's Collins. Guarded closely. Here's Young. Kicks it out to Collins. It counts. And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Mitchell up top. He's guarded by Collins.
And that shows you that Collins' all-around game and why he's so valuable at both ends of the floor.
the Hawks ball. And here's Young. He kicks it to Hunter. Back to Young. Outside Cowan. It's stolen by Gobert. And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. Here's Mitchell. They could win it, and he hits the shot. But hang on, guys. Hold everything. The officials may review it here. On the official.
The previous play is
Let's see what happens here. It'll be on to overtime if the original ruling of no basket is confirmed.
And the footage relayed to the officials from the replay center in Secaucus.
after the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And they're going to count it after looking at the replay.
teams. Rare for youth to be served in this league. But, Grant, you didn't seem to have any trouble back in your day, partner.
Well, BA, you know, I played 4 years at Duke, so I came in right away ready to contribute. And that's right. I was fortunate enough to make the All-Star team in my rookie season, too. So I came in ready.
All right, now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt. The duo inside, Johnson and Ayton. And it's Bridges in at the 3. Now here's Paul. Pass to Booker. Plenty of space. And he buries his first look.
As a distributor, Paul is just a machine. He's constantly creating for his guys.
Young on the attack. Here's Capella. And here's Young. Stolen by Ayton. Booker with it. Now Herter defending. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
The kick out to Young. Hunter up top. Screen by Capella. And he lobs it up top. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Bridges passes to Johnson. Now Paul. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
On defense, the Hawks. 4-point game. And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That's his first foul of the game.
Well, you always want to play aggressive on the boards, but he was a little too aggressive that time.
Yeah, there's an art to snatching rebounds from behind, but most players can't pull it off. Tim Duncan was one of the best.
Hunter passes to Young. Screen by Capella. Young finds Capella. Back to Young. 6 to shoot. The Hawks need to get one up here. And the Suns pushing it up now. Here's Bridges. Back to Johnson. It's stolen by Hunter. Here's Young. And the layup is good.
You watch Trae Young in transition. Has a free-flowing style that's drawn comparisons, if you can believe it, to Pistol Pete Maravich.
Now here's Paul. Pass to Bridges. Driving inside. Ayton. Capella with a rebound.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
Young, the pass to Collins. Outside Young. Back to Capella. And it's all tied up.
Ooh, the timing of Young's passes in pick and roll. Absolutely impeccable.
Bridges outside. Up top, Ayton. Booker for 3. The shot won't fall, so Atlanta will take it the other way.
You know what? After finishing second in Rookie of the Year voting in 2019, Trae Young took it to another level during his sophomore campaign, increasing his scoring average more than 10 points per game.
Now here's Paul, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That'll be a second foul of the game.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
1:49 left in the first quarter of the game. The kick out to Johnson. And the Suns miss again. Trae Young named to the 2020 All-Star game, the second youngest player in the NBA showcase.
BA, only Luka Doncic was younger. For that 1920 season, Trae finished, listen to this, in the top 5 in multiple categories. Points, assists, three-pointers made, free throws made. Trae Young has solidified himself as an elite offensive player.
The drive by Paul, pass to Ayton. Johnson against Collins. Shot clock at 5. Back to Johnson. To end the run. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And a new group getting ready for the Suns. McGee, he's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Craig comes in for Bridges. Shamet, he's checked in for Booker. And Payne is subbed in for Chris Paul. Now here's Capella. Young, the pass to Collins. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist.
I just love the ball move.
It's McGee, high post. Pass to Shaman. Takes a three. Rebound Atlanta. Hunter on the wing. Kicks it out to Collins. McGee with a steal. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Down low. And McGee with the stuff.
Rise up and flush it, big man. If he wanted to, he could have ripped the rim off the backboard on that one.
Outside Young. Hunter on the wing. Back to Young. He gets it off. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. A big-time effort for Trae Young.
Hands for Atlanta Hawks dancers. Hands for Atlanta Hawks dancers.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And for the Hawks guys, what jumps out to you statistically?
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
This is exactly what you want to see if you're a coach. Your team starting fast and playing with confidence.
On the court right now for the Suns, we've got Campaign. Jay Crowder is out there with Torrey Craig. Then there's JaVale McGee, and it's Shaman in at the 2.
Yeah, credit Herter. Recognizes where the help is coming from, finds the open man.
Here's Payne. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. McGee passes to Payne. McGee in the post. He's against Capella. Now here's Craig, guarded by Capella. Stolen by Collins. It's 2-on-1. Here's Herter. Again, Atlanta.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Payne, pass to McGee. Stolen by Capella. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, Brian, the Phoenix Suns are enjoying a renaissance. Big man DeAndre Ayton said, quote, from starters to the bench players, this team is well balanced. And we compete. We challenge each other every day. To be honest, it's the best team I've ever been on throughout my career. Guys, they are confident.
That they are, Allie. Thanks. Here's Shaman. Out to the right wing. McGee passes to Crowder. Clock at 6. Back to McGee. Crowder outside. To the inside. Atlanta with the rebound. Capella's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And that's an intentional foul. And the three-pointer gaining prominence. Grant, that shot wasn't a big part of your game until later in your career. Why was that something you waited to develop?
Well, over the years, the game had changed during my career. Early on, I didn't need it as much in terms of how I played. But at the end of my career, in more of a complementary role, I had to be able to knock down three-pointers. And I did a pretty good job.
Booker can't get it to go. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
The Hawks leading. Outside Young. Pass to Capella. Outside Young. Going inside. Back to Capella. The kick out to Young. Just 5 on the clock. Paul with a steal.
They've done a lot of good things today. The one area they need to improve is their ball security.
And Chris Paul is known for his lockdown D. If you aren't careful with the ball, he will swipe it clean.
Now here's Young. Give him 8 points now. Pass to Hunter. Young against Paul. Young, the pass to Capella. 5 on the clock. And he's going for the lob. Tried to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Outside for Booker. Nails the wide open jumper. Now just a 5-point Hawks lead.
Now, I really love seeing Booker score off the ball. He shows his understanding for spacing and when to put up a shot.
Now here's Collins. Back to Young. Pass to Collins. Tipped away. Paul with a steal. And the Suns pushing it up now. Outside Johnson. Ayton, a screen on Collins. It's Johnson with a drive for three. Bridges gets the three ball to go. Bridges has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And here's Young. To the middle. Pass to Capella. Outside Herter. The kick out to Young. Pure from three-point range. Young's got 11 points.
Yeah, back-to-back threes. Trae Young welcomes this duel because they're usually to his advantage.
Bridges, right side. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Now here's Young. 11 points in the game. Collins passes to Capella. Back to Collins. Pass to Capella. And here's Herter. Over Booker. Herter can't hit.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Paul shot is off. Now Herter. Can get the bucket from 20 feet out. Bridges passes to Paul. And that misses. That would have put him up. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Hawks ahead.
19.
All right, Allie, thanks for that.
The Suns, 17.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Boy, what a great performance by Trae Young.
Through the first 2 quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
What can you say? Shooting is a premium in this league, and you can see why.
DeLon Wright is out there with Bogdan Bogdanovic. Then it's Danilo Gallinari. Then there's the Kongwu, and it's Luau Cabarrot in at the small forward. So that's the Hawks 5.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot 3.
And it's tied up with that one. And that one drops. So now they lead by 1.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Wright against Paul. Wright with the bucket.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Well, the Suns shooting just under 40% from the field. The drive by Paul. Deflected.
Beautiful positioning, timing. Those are the things Gallinari relies upon at the defensive end.
Here's the Luau Cabarrot. That one is off. Ooh, excellent D there from Ayton.
When you look back at the 2010s, we had some monster trades in the NBA. Danilo Gallinari was part of 2 of them. First in 2011, he was sent from New York to Denver in the Carmelo Anthony deal.
Ayton with a screen. Bridges passes to Ayton. And Ayton, throw it down.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim. Here's a Kongwu, looking for his first basket, still in this one. Back to Gallinari. Good. And the Hawks lead by 1. And the second major deal Gallo was a part of. Smitty, the trade sending Paul George from OKC to the Clippers.
Yeah, it was Gallo and SGA. 5 first-round picks going from the Clips to the Thunder back in 2019. We keep seeing Danilo moved in these blockbuster trades because he's a unique talent at 6'10" with a shooting ability out this world.
And the Suns going with a whole new group out there. Payne with it, picked up by Gallinari. No good off the back of the rim. The Hawks have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Right, pass to Bogdanovich. No good on the triple. The Suns have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Back to Crowder. McGee, a screen on Gallinari. Crowder finds it.
I saw it. Wow.
He saw it.
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless. The Hawks trailing. Right with the ball. Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Wright. Pass to Okongwu. And he takes that one up and powers it through. A hard-fought matchup. 7 lead changes thus far.
And these teams have been sparring from the get-go. Neither able to land the knockout blow.
Payne, pass to Crowder. Back to Payne. Lets it go from deep. Gallinari pulls it in.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Back to Wright. Launches a 3. Fires in the triple. And now a 4-point Atlanta lead.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
Wright against Payne. Back to Crowder. It's stolen. Pass to Luwawu-Cabarrot. Here's Bogdanovich. To the wing on the left. And the Hawks with another 3.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Outside Payne. McGee with it. Pounded by Wright. The 3 from Craig. Gallinari pulls it in. Gallinari's got 4 rebounds now. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Now here's Bogdanovich. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Right against Payne. 29 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Now here's McGee. Misses from short range.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
All you see is a lot of frustration. Someone needs to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
Back to Wright. Jacks up a 3. He can't get that one to fall. The shot no good. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks earning this break in the action, up 10. They've
And your Atlanta Hawks dancer.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Whatever the offense requires, that has to be your mindset. Always thinking team first.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. And so in the game for the Suns, the duo inside, Johnson and Ayton. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. Such a wide open look.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Outside Paul. It's Booker on the wing. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. And now they decide to foul intentionally. And it's a completely new group for the Hawks.
First team foul.
Atlanta has gotten 7 of 12 3-point attempts to fall. Outside Young. Pass to Capella. Young with it. Back to Capella. Just 5 to shoot. Young inside. He's guarded by Paul. Young misses. Well, Phoenix is shooting around 33%. Not the best offensive efficiency. Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride and makes it look easy.
Pass to Herder. Let's go with a three. Outside Hunter. Here's Capella. He's covered by Ayton. Capella inside. He's against Ayton. Capella can't get it to go. And they'd love to cut this deficit down to single digits. For three, Bridges sinks the tray.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
Young against Paul. Pass to Capella. Back to Young. Now here's Herder. And here's Capella. There's Young with the three. The Suns clear it. Ayton's got his 5th rebound in this one. Booker on the take. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
His ability to score on the move is part of what makes Booker so dangerous. He's just not a spot-up shooter. Staring at this deficit, they're trying to be more aggressive and get themselves to the line.
Young against Paul. Pass to Capella. Herder with it. For three. Sends it home from three-point land. And the Hawks lead by 9.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
Now here's Johnson. Stolen by Collins. And he commits the intentional foul.
Jeffrey Johnson, and that's his first personal foul. Team second.
And we're about 3 minutes into the 4th now. Young finds Capella. There's the three. No luck on that one. And Phoenix the other way now. Paul passes to Johnson. Booker for three. Rebounded by the Hawks. Pass to Capella. Now Young fires the three. And that basket makes him 5 for 10. Steady production so far.
This is Young's game. Ready to fire as soon as he touches it.
Paul against Young. Johnson with it. Booker for three. Hunter with the rebound.
You know, he was looking for revenge, trying to match shots from distance.
Collins passes to Capella. Ayton against Young. Pass to Herder. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Herder's got 6 here in the quarter.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Hawks.
Loved how much they moved the ball out there tonight.
Yeah, no one got left out. This was a real team effort.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Trae Young.
Hard not to be impressed by what he did tonight. He was aggressive, he was efficient, and the defense had no answer.
And he makes all 3. For Atlanta, they've got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. And Young draws the double. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Stolen by Booker. Ayton passes to Johnson. For three, Booker. Collins with the rebound. Pass to Young. Now Capella. The three. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. Now Booker. We see the Hawks taking the W here. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better in it.
4 tonight, Brett. What do you think could determine the outcome?
Well, if you're going to play that fast, you're going to have to make decisions that don't catch up with the speed. And that means making the right quick decisions and not rushing things. If these teams get ahead of themselves, the first ones to do that, they might find themselves in a hole.
Looking at the starting 5 for the Atlanta Hawks. At the guard positions, Young and Herter. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. And it's Capella in at the center. And here's Miami. Tucker finds Adebayo. Butler in the corner. Adebayo with a screen for Butler. Back to Adebayo. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins. Here's Butler. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
And the potential for Hunter to be an all-time stopper on defense showing up.
Growing up in a military family, John Collins moved around a lot as a kid, Brent, getting to experience different parts of the world.
Yeah, interesting upbringing. Born in Utah, moved to Guam, lived in Turkey, was in the U.S. Virgin Islands. It's a lot of life experience for any kid growing up, let alone a guy who's trying to find his way in competitive basketball. And John Collins, maybe playing soccer on all those military bases, has helped out that footwork a little bit, Kevin.
The shot by Lowry, no good for Atlanta. They've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Adebayo against Capella. Bounce pass Collins. Hunter kicks to Collins. Driving inside.
Pretty good body control from the big man as Collins stays focused on the rim.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, I caught up with the head coach for the Heat. There's no question this team can shoot the ball. That's the philosophy he's instilled here. The long-range shooters they've got, he wants them to move the ball from one side of the floor to the other. And then take that first open look that's available. Kevin?
Thank you, David. You know, hard to create spacing without the threes. Lowry finds Butler, poke loose. And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
First team foul.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Lob pass to Capella. Head shot off.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Yeah, you can see when it's that close, players react. Oh, man, he just missed that one. Maybe they'll get another chance at it.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Young's shot is off. The Heat trail by 7. To stop the run, and it's Butler with the jam.
Jimmy Butler just too athletic on that play. Look at the height.
Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Outside Collins. In the corner, Herter with it. 6 on the shot clock. Collins passes to Herter. That shot, no good. The Heat go the other way with it. Passes to Adebayo. Rebound by the Hawks.
Still searching out their offensive game right now. 1 of 5 from the field to start this one.
And so Lowry will bring it up for Miami, trailing by 5. Here's Herter, guarded by Robinson. Herter passes to Collins. Back to Herter. Capella with a screen on Robinson. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. The Heat have gotten only 1 of 6 shots to drop for them to start this game. That ball's nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry.
And that's just smart basketball. Lowry reading the overcommitment and just whipping the ball to the open man.
Young dishes to Capella. Second shot opportunity. Back to Young. Shot from the top of the key, and they pick up 2. Young's got 5 points so far.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock in game. Robinson on the wing. 19 seconds left to play here in the first. Count it. Good.
Well, looking into the gaps of the defense there, he's not going to miss many of those when he gets to that range.
And Young kicks to Collins. Now the dish to Capella. Back to Collins. Banked in off the glass. 6 points for him.
John Collins does a nice job reading the defense there, staying focused right through the contact and gets the finish.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for the Miami Heat.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Hawks.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And Robinson on the wing. He's joined by Butler. And it's Lowry in at the point. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Now here's Butler over Hunter, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Atlanta leading by 5. And here's Young. 5 points in the game. Capella kicks to Young. To the inside. And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Atlanta Hawks are back. Last season, they won the Southeast Division for the first time in 6 seasons. With quality players at every position, things are starting to gel. Trae Young said, "This feels good. We just have a lot of belief in each other." Guys, they are poised to be good for a long time.
Well, they've clearly made the turn, David. Thanks.
And there is some intelligence behind the passing of Adebayo. Not flashy, but making smart ones.
Capella finds Young. Back to Capella. Here's Hurt, guarded by Robinson. There's the 3. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Now, here's Lowry. Still looking for his first bucket in this one.
Good, smart, patient play by Jimmy Butler that time. You leave someone that wide open, and he's going to find him.
Young against Lowry. Herter passes to Capella. Back to Herter. Takes it inside. He doesn't hit that one. Great D that time from Adebayo.
Unreal to think Duncan Robinson went undrafted. A key part to this team's offense.
Well, there's credit to Duncan Robinson and him continuing to believe in his ability, which is otherworldly in shooting the basketball off the move. It's another to find systems that allow him to do that. So Duncan has made his way, and there are teams that have found a way to use him correctly to accentuate his otherworldly shooting ability.
Here's Young following the basket by Bam Adebayo. Driving to the basket.
Well, the more that Herter attacks like this, the more off balance the defense will become.
And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for the Heat. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. There's the steal. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Young with the ball. Lowry picks him up. Collins against Lowry. Young. He's off on that one. And the Heat going the other way now. Robinson for 3. Adebayo kicks to Robinson. Here's Butler, and he drives in. Hunter grabs the miss. The Hawks have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. He was all alone on that one. Young's got 8 points.
During the draft process, lots of talk about Trae Young and Stephen Curry. I'll tell you what, there are more similarities than differences.
Now here's Butler. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Clint Capella.
The pump fake can still be used. This just in. And Butler with a great up fake to keep the defense off balance.
And Jimmy Butler, while he's a good shooter, not a great shooter, Brent, from beyond the arc.
Well, he's good enough there, and will take, I guess, the right ones, Kevin, to keep pressure on, because you want to take the open threes. But he knows his game so well, and he'll continue to attack. He'll continue to find ways to expose defenses in the mid-range to make the impact on the game offensively that we're so accustomed to from Jimmy Butler.
Now here's Wright. The pass to Bogdanovich. 6 to shoot. From deep. Another 3 for Atlanta.
That's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Now Lowry. Pass to Tucker. Fires for 3. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Atlanta shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one.
And they shot 81% from the line last season as a team, so you really can't find fault with what they're able to do there.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. Now, Hero, just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Drives to the hoop, and it's sent back by Okongwu. Out of bounds, Miami takes possession.
Miami ball.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Hawks,
Miami Heat.
thank you, David, and we'll be back.
The Hawks, 21.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
On the court right now for the Hawks. Wright is out there at Bogdanovich. Then there's Gallinari. Then it's Okongwu, and it's Luwawu in at the small forward. Okongwu, the pass to Luwawu. Top of the key. No good. Shot missing. And the Heat going the other way now. Back to Oladipo. Okongwu grabs the board. Atlanta leading by 4. And Wright kicks to Okongwu. Pass to Gallinari. Greg, you've got a unique view of the league, not just a former player, but great broadcaster, courtside all these games, but also as a father. What's that journey been like?
It's been surreal, Kevin. You know, anytime you have a child that has a passion for something you're passionate about, it creates a special bond. And to be able to watch him live out his journey has been incredible. And what a blessing. I would wish we'd all get to have that experience in some capacity.
Now, here's Okongwu. Here's Luwawu. Out to Gallinari from past the arc. It's hauled in by Hero. Passes it to Struth. A wide open look here for Oladipo. Connects from three-point range. Oladipo's got his first 3 points of the game. just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Okongwu dishes to right. Here's Luo. Just 4 to shoot. Pulls from the top of the key. That one off the back iron and out. It's picked off. Here's the break. Strus passes to Hero. Over right. It's good. And the Hawks lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Hero.
The paint can open up for Hero because he's such a good shooter. Smart to attack. He had a chance to do it there.
Right, the pass to going up. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, the defender all over.
The Atlanta shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
You know, the Gallinari nickname, Gallo, did you know that's Italian for rooster? Look it up. It's fact. Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who you're going to pick to send to the free throw line. And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
Now, Hero inside with Saban. Missed inside. And Gallinari kicks to Bogdanovich. Back to Gallinari. Now the pass to Okongwu. And it's blocked.
The team starts the second half missing 4 of 5 shots. When does the coach possibly call a timeout and reiterate what he talked about at halftime?
And Okongwu slams it in.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Now, Hero. Back to Martin. Good ball movement here by Miami. Through the contact from long range, and he almost got the hoop to fall. Instead, he'll shoot 3 at the line.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
Now at the line, Max.
And the second free throw, good.
Again, in the case of a player fouled on the act of shooting a 3-point.
And he makes all 3. 1:02 left in the 3rd quarter of the game. Now here's Wright. He dishes it to Okongwu. He kicks to Gallinari. Lock at 6. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. And it's Miami with the rebound. It's Oladipo on the wing. And again, it's the Heat missing. And so it's Gallinari with it. They'll bring it up for Atlanta. 3-point lead. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Martin with it. No points in the game yet for him. And it's Strus missing. Here's Wright. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. And we just finished the 3rd quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Hawks lead.
All right, look who's coming onto the court.
And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
3/10 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. Backcourt pair for them. It's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Adebayo in at the 5 down low. That's the group on the 4 for Miami. Pass to Robinson. Robinson on the wing. Kicks it to Lowry. Into the lane. Pass to Adebayo. Now here's Tucker. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. Here's Herter. Pass to Young. Back to Herter. Stolen by Robinson. Here's Adebayo. And the rejection by Collins. Young in the corner. Jacks up a three. Gets the three-pointer to fall. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Hawks?
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
They have not wasted any time here tonight. They've pushed it whenever they've had the opportunity and have gotten a lot of fast break points out of it.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
During that break, Eric Spoelstra had some words for his team. He said, "This is where we make our move. This game's going to come down to big plays. Whichever team makes them is going to come out of here with the win." Kevin, you know what side he's in.
Thanks so much, David. Here's Young, following the three by Miami that went in. He feeds it to Capella. The kick out to Young. Just 5 to shoot. Over to the wing. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Yikes, that one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
Now, here is Robinson. Dishes to Lowry. The Heat need to get a shot off. Here's Butler. Collins grabs the miss.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Here's Collins. Count the basket. And the Hawks lead by 5.
The big man coming through. Collins delivering. That's the big fella.
Lowry passes to Butler. And there's the drive. And it's Butler with the jam.
Ooh, the one-hand tomahawk, guys. Somebody's going to get their feelings hurt.
And then they got the entire bench up right there as they saw that out of their chairs. Now, here's Capella. Back to Young. In the corner, Collins with it. The pass to Capella. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. Young's shot is off.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Butler up top. Pass to Adebayo. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got 3 assists tonight.
And maybe that's why he's nicknamed Bam. Taking contact, bam, bam.
Young against Lowry. Butler with the steal. Tipped away. So they foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
The Heat making a switch here. Oladipo's checked in. And a change for the Hawks. Bogdanovich is checked in for Kevin Huerter. Now here's Lowry. Here's Butler. And Oladipo kicks to Butler. Clock is at 3. Over 100. And it's Butler missing. Hawks have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Here's Young. Good.
Remember that one, guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
43 seconds left in the game. To tie it up. He can't get that one to fall. So the Hawks will take it the other way. They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
That's the guy you want with the ball inside. His Collins' ability to rise up will produce some points.
Here's Lowry after the made shot from John Collins. Lowry kicks to Oladipo. Count it! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3. Young against Lowry. Young passes to Capella. It's tipped. Young looking around. Fires the three. Off on that one. And so it's the Hawks who come out on top. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost.
And Grant, these teams both stacked in the front court.
Stacked indeed, B.A. The versatility demanded in today's game, revolutionizing those positions. Now, it's not enough to just control the paint. You've got to do more.
Let's take a look at our starters for Atlanta. Herder and Hunter fill out the wings. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Young in at point. Now here's Collins. Back to Capella. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Herder. Knocks down the long J.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Now Conley. There's the drive. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, there's a certain level of quickness you've got to contend with. Mike Conley off the dribble drive.
And just about a minute into this first quarter, Young finds Hunter. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Mitchell. Outside Young, into the lane. Pass to Capella. The kick out to Young. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Here's O'Neal. To the left side wing. Gobert passes to Conley. Back to Gobert. Stolen by Capella. Outside Young. That misses, so no good on his first attempt of the night.
Boy, year after year, Rudy Gobert tries to pay the price to improve. We know he's dominant in the paint, obviously an exceptional defensive player, but the points, rebounds, blocks, everything has climbed.
And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
The shot by Conley, no good. You know, he's always been imposing with his height. But, Doris, the strength work Gobert's done, it's really paid dividends.
Well, he makes his living in the painted area, right? You have to carve out space to finish at a high level. You've got to gobble up rebounds. All of that extra strength, all of that extra agility never goes to waste. Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Right side, Young. Collins outside. O'Neal pulls it in.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
Mitchell with room to shoot. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in.
Well, it's all about decision-making in the pick and roll, and Donovan Mitchell making all the right choices.
Young, the pass to Capella. Conley against Young. Tries to snap the cold streak, and he lays it up and in.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
The Hawks trailing. It's Herder on the wing. Outside Young. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Pass to Capella. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. From deep, Conley. That shot, no good. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Outside Young. Hunter on the wing. Back to Young. Beyond the arc. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
Perhaps the last guy you want shooting there. Young is so efficient on the catch and fire.
Pass to O'Neal. Back to Conley. Nice move. Rebound Atlanta.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Back to Young. Here's Capella. Outside Young. Outside Hunter. 5 to shoot. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist.
And this is how unselfish Young is. When he sees an open teammate, he gets them the rock.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Here's O'Neal. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Inside. Oh, what a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Can they get it? Hits the trifecta.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
And a deep three from Young. The putback. Tie game here in Utah. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment.
All right, Lucas coming onto the court. Come on, get down.
And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And take a look at the Jazz performance here, guys. What do you think?
Defensively, their gambles are paying off. Jumping passing lanes and pressuring ball handlers.
And a few of those led to quick scores at the other end. Really active first quarter for them.
The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Gobert in at the 5. That's the group for Utah right now. Here's Young. After the basket by Utah. Pass to Capella. From deep three-point range. And Young the bucket on the assist by Capella. Young's got 8 points.
At the perimeter, Young has such an attacking mentality. Always looking for chances to take shots from range.
And it's Mitchell. The miss. The Hawks leading. Young, the pass to Capella. Pass to Young. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Capella. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Outside Mitchell. Here's O'Neal. Outside Conley. Gets the 3 to fall. Give him 8 points now.
Another lead change. Give these teams credit. They're really fighting it out.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Now here's Young. Give him 8. Collins outside. No good. Good D by Bogdanovic. Utah leading.
And talk about a guy betting on himself. Now, John Collins turned down a big contract prior to last season. It all worked out in his favor as he signed an even bigger one to stay with the Hawks. He's firmly planted as part of this team's young core.
Now here's Young. There's the triple. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Bogdanovic, that's good. And now it's a 7-point Jazz lead.
And they've really been more consistent from the field this quarter.
Young against Conley. The kick to Hunter. Pass to Capella. Back to Hunter. Capella finds Hunter. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now. The 3 from Mitchell. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got 3 assists in the game. Young against Conley. And here's Herter.
2 minutes.
Capella with it. Back to Herter.
2 minutes.
Pass to Capella. And Gobert with a block.
9'9" standing reach. Rudy Gobert twice on the pipes.
Stolen by Collins. And he's going for the oop here. 1:36 left in the first half. And here's Conley. Give him 8. Outside Mitchell. The 3 is up. Capella with a rebound.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Young, the pass to Collins. Oh, that was something else.
I mean, just beautiful.
Trae Young.
B.A., forget about attempting the long-range 3 to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
That was sweet. Now here's Mitchell. Outside Bogdanovich. Lets the three fly. Rebounded by the Hawks. Capella's got 4 rebounds now. Out of bounds. It'll be Utah's ball.
Utah ball.
An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile 1 block.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
Utah has gone 3 of 6 from outside in the second quarter. Outside Mitchell. 4-3. Collins with the rebound.
It's impressive how they've overcome his cold streak tonight. Everyone stepping in to fill the gap.
Oh, wasted no time on that one.
Young.
Now just a 3-point Jazz lead.
You know, building up confidence as the game goes on. Hit one from behind the arc in the opening period. 2 here in the second.
Young against Conley. Outside Bogdanovich. Outside Mitchell. Just 5 on the clock. From behind the arc. The shot that time not on target.
I know he wants to answer the 3 that was just made on the other end, but he can't let that affect his judgment. He's got to find the best shot possible.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. After a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. We're seeing a tremendous game from Trae Young.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
And one of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
And the Hawks, looking at who they've got, Bogdanovich is out there with DeLon Wright. Then there's Okongwu. Then it's Danilo Gallinari. And it's Luwawu Cabarrot in at small forward. Now here's Bogdanovich. Back to Wright. Down low. And it's Bogdanovich that time on the assist by Wright. Well, Doris, with so much focus placed on the 3-ball, would you agree that it's become a shooter's league now?
Oh, unequivocally, B.A. Range shooting is always going to be in high demand, and the reason is it puts such pressure on your defense to guard the full length and breadth of the court. And so if you can shoot it, it matters if you have no other skill. If you can shoot it at a high level, you will have a place in today's NBA.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Here's Bogdanovich. Over Clarkson. Bogdanovich, no good.
I'll tell you, everything went right in terms of execution. He just can't get it to go.
Utah foul. Daniel House. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Now here's Wright. The D's right on him. Pass to Luwawu Cabarrot. Just over a minute and a half played in the third. And the layup is good off the glass.
Well, what a job. Punching the ball to the interior and finishing in the paint. Nice.
Now Whiteside. Now here's Clarkson. Defended by Bogdanovich. The 3. Offensive board. Whiteside. He's off on the layup.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
And that's a foul called on Hassan Whiteside.
Second.
That's his first foul of the game. And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Outside Gallinari. Back to Wright. This for the tie. Hits the 3-pointer. Wright's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Boy, DeLon Wright with great range. What a shot.
Here's Alexander Walker. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And Clarkson, here we go. 6 to shoot. There's the drive. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Wow, big-time move by Jordan Clarkson. The defense forced to adjust. That's an incredible drive.
Pass to Okongwu. Back to Bogdanovich. Picked up by Okongwu. Bogdanovich down low. He's covered by Clarkson. Gallinari for three. The rebound by the Jazz. 1:56 left in the third quarter. The three-pointer off the mark. The Hawks have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Right, the pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Wright. Pass to Bogdanovich. That shot off. And Utah will come the other way. Here's House. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. And now a 4-point Utah lead.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
Wright drives it. Pass to Okongwu. Picked up by Okongwu. To the inside. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest fives in the NBA.
Up top, Pascal. He's covered by Gallinari. On the wing, Alexander Walker. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. From deep. The shot, no good. So Atlanta will take it the other way.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
There's 21 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Bogdanovich. Nails it from beyond the arc. Bogdanovich has got 5 points now this quarter.
DeLon Wright proving that he is an excellent decision maker on the offensive end. She made open, let me find him.
Alexander Walker with the bucket. Neither team has been able to assert its dominance over the other.
Yeah, the struggle is real tonight. 7 lead changes and still in the third quarter.
He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials getting together here. They may want to review this one. Well, we thought the
previous play.
The officials are going to review the play. They're trying to see if he released the ball before the buzzer or not.
Yeah, the replay makes it obvious. I mean, he got that shot off in time.
The ruling on the floor is overturned.
So the replay was conclusive. Call overturned. Grant, that one's going to count. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. The Hawks on top. They're up by 1. And we'll be back with you shortly. And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. Until they foul intentionally. So Utah ends up going with a new group.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And the Hawks with possession here. It's a 1-point game. The backcourt is Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovich out there with Royce O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Outside Mitchell. Back to Conley. Takes it inside. And Collins with the big block.
You can't sleep on Collins' long arms when he's defending you. He'll swat you down all day with that long reach. One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
And here they come. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
And that could really be the game-changing moment.
I agree. What a turn of events.
If anyone wants to know where the momentum turned, that may have been it right there.
Capella finds Young. Now here's Herter. Shot clock at 5. Left side Young. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 5 rebounds tonight. Outside Conley. The 3 from Mitchell. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got 5 assists tonight.
Automatic from that spot. Donovan Mitchell gets an opportunity to get his feet set. Good night.
Outside Hunter. Driving in. Here's Herter. Well, the Hawks again cannot hit it.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
And it's Mitchell penetrating.
Wow, Donovan Mitchell simply fearless when his team is in need.
Young with it. Will it go? Rebound, Utah. O'Neal's got his 5th rebound in this one. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Hawks.
And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile 1 block we just saw on replay.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
Young against Conley. Outside Herter. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bojan Bogdanovic. That's his first foul of the game. Bogdanovic has checked in for Herter. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
Royce O'Neal. That's his first personal foul. 3rd team foul.
Now here's Young. From outside the arc.
Boy, how about the quickness of Mike Conley to get from defensive stance to contest. That is nice.
And it's Mitchell penetrating. And they pick up 2. Mitchell's got 7 points here in the quarter.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Young from long range. O'Neal pulls it in. O'Neal's got 6 rebounds in the game. To the middle. Here's Gobert. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to go on DeAndre Hunter.
Well, you think about Rudy Gobert, a multi-time winner of the Defensive Player of the Year. This guy owns the paint, and he is a force to be reckoned with.
That's exactly how to close out a game. Take advantage of every opportunity.
Screen by Capella. Young against Conley. Young, the pass to Capella. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Here in the 4th quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Now Conley. Outside Mitchell. Back to Conley. Shot clock at 6. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Second personal foul.
Boy, don't let the small frame fool you. Mike Conley so tough on the interior.
And so he drops them both. And it's a 9-point game here. Atlanta's gone 7 of 14 from the perimeter in this one. Capella, screen on Conley. And a deep 3 from Young. From beyond the arc, and then some.
And so shifty with great handles. Young gets the defender to commit, then takes full advantage.
Bogdanovic with a screen on Young. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his third foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the line for 2. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Jazz?
They haven't backed away from running and gunning at any point, but their legs still look fresh.
Yeah, and something else that served them well are all the turnovers they've caused and the points that have come along with those.
The kick to Hunter. Back to Young. From deep 3-point range. Utah with the rebound. Dives for it. Stolen by Young. And now the Hawks on the break. Bogdanovic with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. Fires for 3. Count it! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Back to O'Neal. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. And it's Bogdanovic off the drive.
A phenomenal effort. Bogdanovic takes his time despite not having a lot of clock left. That's a really smart play.
Outside Young. And it's Young again missing. So we see the Jazz get the win here. Boy, a hard-fought game.
center matchups are far from traditional these days, but this should be fun to watch.
Especially, Kevin, once you get into the small ball lineups. I mean, we've seen guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the 5.
Looking at the starting 5 for the Atlanta Hawks. And the wings, Herder and Hunter. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Young in at the point. And for the Suns, Ayton is at the center with Johnson next to him. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. Collins wide open, he fires. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Collins has got the first bucket of the game with the 3 for the Hawks. The pass to Bridges. Pass to Johnson. Bridges a screen on Collins. Back to Bridges. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. In the corner, Herder with it. Here's Capella. It's hauled in by the Suns. Bridges outside. Booker in the corner. Bridges finds Booker. Back to Bridges. Rebounded by Capella.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Herder passes to Young. Misses in close.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Booker with no one around. And again, it's the Suns missing. For Atlanta, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started.
And, you know, Booker might have been a volume shooter, at least early in his career, but now he's a legit #1 option for an offense.
Here's Herder. Here's Capella, and there's the call on Devin Booker. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
So it's Atlanta now. Here's Herder. And it goes down 2 points. And Greg, the efficiency for Booker has grown over the years.
And no longer forcing shots. Takes what's available to him. And I believe he can be the leading scorer on a championship caliber team.
And here's Johnson outside. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Capella.
Phoenix ball.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. No good from Booker.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And up the court come the Suns on the break. Bridges inside the three-point line. And the Suns miss again.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
And now the Suns, a fast break. Can they get it? And again, it's the Suns missing.
And at a certain point, you just have to look to someone else to score for you.
Hunter, the pass to Capella. Lays it up and puts it in.
Look at the pass from Hunter, wanting to get his teammates involved.
Here's Paul. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And that ends the struggle. You can feel the tensions in the building with each miss.
Frustrating beginning for them, but we have a long way to go. Now they just need to string together some buckets.
Here's Capella following the basket by Chris Paul. And Young, here we go. Count that one.
He's fearless. Trae Young knows he's probably going to take contact, and it doesn't matter at all.
Paul looking over the floor. Passes to Booker. Three-pointer. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
And that's exactly what he's looking for. Draining the triple.
Young up top. Defended by Paul. Young outside. Hunter on the wing. Shot clock at 5. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Here's Capella. That one wide left.
I'm not sure the defense affected that shot. That was just a blown gimme.
And it's slammed in by Bridges.
And hard finish there, guys.
And only one hand needed for that one. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. And Young, here we go. And the layup's good off the glass. Young's got his second basket of the night.
Great at penetrating inside. Once Young gets a step on the defense, he explodes toward the bucket.
Back to Booker. Goes up on the wing. The shot, no good.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
And so the first quarter is in the books. It's Atlanta up by 4.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancer.
And regarded as one of the best leaders in the game today.
But anything, whether it's...
And with this younger team, it's got to be easier for Chris Paul to lead as that elder statesman.
Yeah, at times in the past, veteran teammates didn't appreciate his constant input. Credit these younger guys, though, for soaking it in.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Hawks.
Guys, their willingness to attack the basket so far has been great. They're penetrating, finding the holes in the defense, and scoring from close range.
Yeah, they're showing some muscle also in the first half as well, and getting a lot of their points in the paint. Really like the balance they've shown.
On the court right now for the Hawks. At the guard positions, Young and Herter. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. And it's Capella in at the center position. Al Paul after the missed 3 from Trae Young. Here's Bridges. He dishes it to Ayton. Back to Bridges. And he's good on the 3 ball. Bridges got 5.
Totally unselfish play there from AD. Sends the ball to someone with a wide open look. Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. Now, here is Young. Kicks it out to Collins. Wow, drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Second team foul.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And last season's numbers show him at about an 83% clip, which is far better than most.
It's amazing that in the 2017 draft, Collins went just 21st overall. That's a steal, folks.
Now here's Payne. To the paint. It's stolen by Capella. Lobbed up there for Collins. And it's Capella missing. Suns trail by 6. Here he goes. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And we see teams around the league trying to integrate star veterans with talented rookies. Greg, it's not always easy, is it?
Not at all, Kevin. And a lot of times it becomes a choice between win now or win later. Though the teams with great coaching and development can oftentimes do both.
Now, here is Young. Pass to Capella. Back to Young. In the corner, Collins with it. Back to Young. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. And the shot is good.
John Collins.
Collins has got the lead up to 7 now for the Hawks.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Payne kicks to Shamet. The feed to McGee. Back to Shamet. The 3 hits the 3-point bomb. Shamet's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And they're hitting the long-range shots that they were missing in the first quarter, but still have ground to make up.
Young passes to Collins. Back to Young. Kicks it out to Collins. McGee with the block, and they force the shot clock violation. Great team. And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Suns. 4-point game.
And one of the bigger names in free agency, John Collins, ends up re-signing with Atlanta. Didn't see too much of a bigger market for him during the process. And he fits in so well with the future of this team.
And here's Young. After Devin Booker getting his shot to go from deep, Young finds Collins. Collins with another miss. Phoenix has gone 3 of 4 with the long-range bombs here in the second quarter. Kicks it out to Paul. Driving the lane. Here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
And a strong showing of physical strength there from Ayton. Defenders have their hands full when he's around the rim.
Now, here is Young. In the corner, it's Hunter. Paxton coming off the assist from Young. Hunter's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Ball outside. And the pass to Booker. The dish to Johnson. Over Collins. Johnson can't get it to go. Hawks have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Bridges with the steal. Johnson with it. He's picked up by Collins. And an intentional foul right there. And it's a completely new group for Atlanta.
First personal foul. 3rd team foul. Coming onto the floor.
There's 31 seconds left in the first half of basketball. And Bogdanovich kicks to Luwawu Cabarrot. Dishes to Okongwu. Bridges with the steal.
Got to run the clock and wait for the last shot.
Yes, you do, but it's a dilemma. If you get a great look earlier in the clock, do you take it?
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And a very steady season for him at the charity stripe last year. He was right at 85%.
Ball against Wright. Pass to Gallinari. From outside the arc, and Wright gets it to go on the assist from Gallinari.
3-point field goal.
Wright's got himself on the board with 3 there.
There's the awareness from Gallinari. He just has a great feel for where the defense is vulnerable.
And that's it for the first half of that. Thanks, David, and we'll be back.
The Hawks, 24.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. One of the stories here, John Collins getting it done today.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. A star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is at the center with Johnson next to him. And it's Bridges in at the 3 slot. So here's Gallinari. Phoenix able to drain the 3. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Bogdanovich. Rejected by Booker.
That's just being out of sync and at the worst time. Costly.
Paul with the ball. Booker outside for the 3. That shot is off. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. Gallinari dishes to Okongwu. Back to Gallinari. The Hawks working the ball around. Okongwu, the pass to Gallinari. And up the court come the Suns on the break. Bridges leading the charge. No good from Booker.
He really can't buy a bucket, but his teammates have his back.
Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here.
And you love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
6 on the shot clock, and there's the foul. It's on Torrey Craig.
That's his first.
That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
inside Bogdanovich. Down low, here's Okongwu. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Shamet on the wing. Back to Craig. Passes it to Shamet. The kick out to Crowder. That's good on the jump shot. Crowder's got the lead up to 3 now for the Suns.
He's a solid jump shooter. In fact, Jay Crowder is just solid all the way around.
Bogdanovich inside. He's covered by Shamet. Okongwu, the pass to Gallinari. Okongwu with the screen for Gallinari. 5 to shoot. McGee with the block. Shamet finds Crowder. To the middle. Here's McGee. Back to Crowder. Pass to McGee. Okongwu grabs the board. The Hawks trail by 3. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Leaving no doubt about that one. Gallinari active, getting to the rim.
Now here's Payne. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Some solid defense from Gallinari.
2 minutes remaining.
Okongwu kicks to Luwawu-Cabarrot. Okongwu dishes to right, takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Payne passes to McGee. And it's McGee with the jam. Guys, what a back-and-forth game this has been.
And that's already resulted in 7 lead changes.
There's 1:26 left in the third. And Bogdanovich kicks to right. Inside, stolen by McGee. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. McGee's got 4 points this quarter.
You need guys who are willing to make the next pass. Shamet doesn't rack up a lot of assists, but he's unselfish.
Right, the pass to Bogdanovich. There's 49 seconds left in the third. It's good. Bogdanovich has got his first points of the night. For Phoenix, they've gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. The pass to McGee. He takes it in, and the slam dunk by McGee.
An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Right outside. Out to Gallinari. Pass to Luwawu. From the arc. Now, right. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. To the left wing. Passes it to McGee. Here's Shamet. Off target from three-point range. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Suns ahead.
All right, look who's coming out of the court.
And how about a look now at our assist to the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Moving on a flatter foot.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. On the court right now for the Hawks, Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And the wings, Herter and Hunter. And it's Young in at point guard.
Because he's played a lot of undersized 5, Collins has learned exactly how to get you in the air with that pump fake.
John Collins.
In a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Suns.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
And also, I've been extremely impressed with their interior D. Their rim protection has been as good as it gets.
Now here's Paul. Pass to Bridges. Shoots it. It's hauled in by Clint Capella.
Trying to finish out the game strong. You have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball.
Collins against Johnson. Back to Herter. He kicks to Capella. In the corner, Collins with it. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Ball outside. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Capella.
Suns ball.
Fourth quarter still young. Just over a minute play. And it's Paul penetrating. Bridges, no one around him. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 6 assists now in the game. And so it's Capella who brings up the ball for Atlanta. They trail by 3. Young against Paul. To tie it up. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got 6 rebounds now in the game. A nice shot by Booker.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
And here's Young. After Devin Booker getting his shot to go from deep. Young finds Capella. Launches it. The Hawks again can't hit. Suns lead by 6. And there's the call on John Collins. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Paul passes to Bridges. Another one falls for Phoenix.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
And really, he played mistake-free basketball up to that point. That's the only time he's turned it over so far.
Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Kevin Herter. Ball against Young. Booker, right side, over Hunter. And misses it off the right side of the rim. The Hawks trail by 8, and they go to the intentional foul.
Booker. That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Young for 3.
Chris Paul takes pride in shutting down whoever he's guarding. He gets right in your jersey.
And he commits the intentional foul.
DeAndre Hunter. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Ball against Young. To the paint. Here's Johnson. Collins with the block.
Right there, the length of Collins proving to be the difference. Not in my house, he says.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
And here is Paul. Following the three-pointer by Trae Young. Paul dishes to Ayton. Gets the ball. There's the pass to Booker. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Mikal Bridges. That's his first personal foul. Third team foul.
1:32 left in the fourth quarter. Capella sets a screen for Young. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
I really like how physical Capella is on offense. He's like a brick wall on the screen.
Suns lead by 3. Ball outside. Kicks to Booker. Back the ball and stolen by Hunter. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
He's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And so Collins nails both of them.
No doubt about those free throws. This is why you put the ball in his hands.
Now here's Paul. Booker outside. Pass to Ayton. Back to Booker. Ayton a screen on Bogdanovich. To the inside. Just 5 to shoot. Paul against Young. 40 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Back to Young. Collins setting the pick for Young to take the lead. Rebound by Johnson. And here's Phoenix. They lead by 1. Ball against Young. Here's Ayton. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's going to be on Trae Young.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
That and one free throw ups it to a 2-possession game. Costly foul on the shot that time.
Now Bridges. So it's the Suns taking the W in a close one. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.